There's a specific sensation that moves through your body when someone tells you what to do, even when they're right, even when you were already about to do it. It starts in your chest, a tightening, a resistance that shows up before logic has time to speak. And the strange part is, it doesn't care who is talking or what they're saying. It's not the instruction. It's the moment someone assumes authority over your choice. And if you recognize this feeling, there's a reason it's so intense. People usually misunderstand this reaction. They call it stubbornness, immaturity. They say, I'm just trying to help. But what they don't see is that for you, compliance doesn't feel neutral. It feels like erasure, like something essential is being quietly taken without permission. And psychology actually has a name for this response. It's called psychological reactance. When your brain senses a threat to your freedom, even a subtle one, it pushes back. Not thoughtfully, automatically. Your mind isn't just hearing advice. It's detecting a narrowing of options. Reactance is your system saying, I decide. But here's the part most explanations miss. This reaction hits harder in people whose autonomy was unstable early in life. Maybe control was unpredictable. Rules changed without explanation. Your voice didn't matter. Or maybe you had too much freedom. No structure. You learned early that you had to rely only on yourself. Different childhoods. Same lesson. Your autonomy isn't guaranteed. It has to be protected. So you became vigilant. That's why you'll often do the exact thing someone suggested. But only later. Only when it no longer feels like obedience. Because it's not the outcome that matters. It's ownership. You don't need to prove you're right. You need to prove the choice is yours. And this is where relationships start to crack. This level of independence has a cost. You reject good ideas just because they weren't yours first. You struggle longer than necessary. You keep distance from people trying to help. Not because you want to be alone, but because collaboration feels like surrender. And over time, autonomy stops feeling like freedom. But here's the truth most people never hear. This isn't a flaw. It's an adaptation. Your system learned this response when it was necessary. When losing control meant losing safety. And the goal isn't to erase it. It's to discern. To tell the difference between control and connection. Some people will always choose independence, no matter the cost. And that's valid, as long as it's a choice, not a reflex. Because real autonomy isn't doing the opposite of what you're told. It's choosing, without fear, without resistance, without needing to prove anything. And knowing the difference changes everything.